All right. I think we're good and ready to go here. Good evening, guys. Welcome back to some more Bowman baseball. We've got the 2025 Bowman draft still, but this time it's going to be in the Mega Box format. It's our first time taking a look at it in the Mega Box format. 35 total cards in here. Nothing's really changed if you've seen these before from past years. It's the same essential idea. 5 base packs of 2025 Bowman draft and then 2 exclusive Mega Refractor packs inside of each box. The one difference that they did start doing, was it earlier this year? They also have two parallels in those 5 base packs. I don't know if it says it anywhere on here. Look for Mega Refractor versions of Bowman in action and prized prospect inserts. Rare image variations and Mega Chrome autographs is what we're mainly hunting for. And these good old classic Lite format. I miss these. I wish they'd bring them back. 5 exclusive black and white Ray Wave parallels per box in here. 10 packs, 16 cards per pack. So, yeah, cool. All right, let's get to randomizing our teams. Let's throw it up here on the screen. Josh, I can do that for you. If something like that happens, you just got to shoot me a DM so I can take care of it manually. If you don't mind doing that, message icon in the app or on Discord or whatever like that. I can take care of it manually afterwards, but it only kicks in if you do it all in the same order. So, yeah. But yeah, okay, on the left, for some reason it says Stadium Club Hobby, and I don't think that's yesterday's, that's why. So let me update that really quick. Purchase spots. All right, so we got 22 and 25. All right, there's our entries for tonight. We'll copy these and bring them over to the right. Description is Bowman Draft Mix. Let's roll the dice. 4 or less reroll, of course, but we've got 8, so that's good. 30 entries is good. Let's start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's copy these. And verification code will be right here. BTYIOL. Let's bring it to the sidebar. All right, cool. I'll get this off the screen. You guys can look over the results as per usual. Trades are always allowed, so feel free to swap if you want or reach out to the person who has your team after the break. See if they want to make a deal. You can just shoot me a DM and I'll make that happen. Yeah, guys, going forward, pretty much every break, I've got that buy 4, get 15% off deal going. To get that auto applied, you got to buy all 4 in the card at the same time, but I have no problem applying it afterwards. There's just a really good chance I won't catch it unless you shoot me a message and let me know. So don't be shy. Just give me a holler, and then I can refund you that discount. Also, that will be good with mixes and matches, too. So if you get 2 spots of Bowman, 1 pre-sale of 2026 Series 1 and 1 spot in the football Super Bowl Mega Mixer, you'd get 15% off all those spots. It's 4 spots combined across any listings that are on sale. So there's that. Those up there. Let's try and get the glare off that box, huh? Cool. I think we're ready to do this. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. And we'll start off with Owen Murphy, Juan Bin Cho, Jordan Beck, Jackson Cox, Khalil Watson, Dylan Ray, Chromes, Sony DeChiara, Dylan Beavers, Dylan Lesko, Jordan Lawler, Refractor, Christian Hernandez, and then second half of paper is Jimmy Crooks, Bryson Mott's, Anthony Hall, Adele Amador, Tanner Schobel. Sleeve up some chromes. Seems so easy when you're not sleeving up 13 of them from a half of a super jumbo pack, you know? Got our refractor there, and then our paper firsts. All right, pack 2. Which ones want to flip here? Oh, that's a sky blue parallel. Cool. All right, Alexis Hernandez, Dalton Rushing, Jonathan Mejia, Christian Vaquero, Cade Horton, Walter Ford, 276 out of 499. Into the chrome now, Andrew Pintar, Willie Vasquez, Jason Chorio, Mood Ring, Gavin Cross, Jared McKenzie is a nice refractor. Second batch of paper, Josh Kasevich, Jason Chorio, Oscar Colas, Sonny De Chiara, and Edison Paulino. And the first parallel of the night is on the board. Top load the refractor first. And I'm going to top load the mood ring. And we got some firsts here. It is paper, but I do want to take care of Cade Horton and Dalton Rushing. All right, next one up. Kumar Rocker, Acuna, Savino, Ivan Melendez, Blake Burkhalter. That's going to be chromes. Let's check out this paper here. Eric Hernandez, Brenner Cox, Jonathan Cannon, Jared McKenzie, Walter Ford, Parker Messick. Here's our chromes. Ricardo Cabrera, Oscar Colas, Reggie Crawford, Ceddanne Rafaela, and Victus, and Parker Messick. Refractor first. Right, let's see. Chrome. And then it's all paper. Gutierrez, Freeland, McFarland, Palmquist, Brady House, Steven Zobak, Jordan Sprinkle, Joshua Baez, Bryce Hubert, Adam Mazur, Connor Prelit. Refractor is going to be Robert Moore. And then we've got Samuel Muniz, Steve Zobak, Draft Class, Barriera, and Blackjack, Justin Campbell and Chase DeLauder. Zach Neto, Jordan Lawler, Christopher Pasiola, William Bergola, Jack Brannigan, Trevor Martin, Chromes, Leonardo Balcazar, Mason Wynn, Jackson Chorio, Heir Apparent Eric Brown Jr., Refractor Drew Gilbert. Here's our first Ray Wave coming up. We'll get 4 more after this. That one's Zach Veen. Paper Justin Campbell, Blaze Jordan, Jordan Walker, Yason Morabel, and Colson Montgomery. Okay. It's halfway through the light. We got another Ray Wave coming up here. Rincones, Troy Melton, Henry Bolt, Trace Gonzalez, Jose Salas, Brandon Barriera, Chromes, Roberto Campos, Josh Kasevich, Drew Thorpe. That is an image variation Jackson Chorio. Sweet. We'll get back to that in a moment. Refractor, Sonny Day Chiara. Ray Wave is Brooks Lee. Nice. All right, we'll take that. Jackson Jobe, Sean McLean, Reggie Crawford, Ricardo Cabrera, Dylan Lesko. Yeah, because let's see, we pulled the Jackson Chorio just a bit ago, right? Let me find that really quick. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's top load this one. He's got Milwaukee. That one's going to be going to Nat. That's cool. Minnesota going to Carlos. The Brooks Lee here. Refractor first. So this is what the base Jackson Chorio looks like. And then here is the image variation. Okay, so just to double check there, code on the back ends in 7310. And this code on the back ends in 7346. Cool. All right. I'll set that back here for now. Earl Vera, Thomas Harrington, Matt McLean, Mikey Romero, Marcelo Meyer, Dylan Beavers, Max Muncy, Victor Acosta, Jay Allen, Draft Zach Neto, Refractor Hunter Barco, Remaining Paper Dominic Keegan, Daniel Cueva, George Valera, Caden Wallace, Yasser Mercedes. 3 packs of 2022 Draft Lite left here. James Wood, Pete Hansen, Jay Allen, Max Muncy, Mason Wynn, Refractor, Nazier Mule. Some more paper. William Kempner, Denzer Guzman, Daniel Vasquez, Jonathan Clase, André Mendez, Kyle Manzardo, Chromes Savino, Mazur, Job, Gavin Cross, heir apparent. Okay, so we got a couple chromes here. Whoa. I don't know if I've ever done that to a sleeve before. Okay. Kind of neat. Let's try that again. Refractor. I think these last two both have to have ray waves, right? Cole Young, Michael Hernandez, Nate Furman, Yandri Rojas, Logan Tanner, Jason Dominguez, Manuel Rodriguez, Jose Ramos, Sky Blue parallel of Luis Meza, Blackjack Jake Bennett, Elijah Green, Refractor Edison Paulino, Pintar, Rodriguez, Gilbert, Hernandez, Cross. No ray wave in that one. Okay, last pack of 2022. Marcy should be reconnecting any moment there. There we go. Okay, I think we're coming back online now. Hold tight, hold tight. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, Clark Elliott. James Wood. Refractor Mikey Romero. And we got Jacob Mizarowski. Vierling. Campos. Vasquez. Ramos. All right, we'll top load this paper. And this one. And then a couple chromes here. Oh, 3 chromes. Misspoke. All right, it's on to 2025 draft mega. Our first look at this stuff. Whoop. Let's slide these back. Let's slide these over too. All right. So we're going to have 7 packs in there total. Those are the 2 we saved till the end. These are the 5 we start with. Quick heads up, guys. There is currently the pre-sale for the Super Bowl Mega Mixer. That is going live Sunday, 2 p.m. Kick off your Super Bowl a fun way. We got 3 boxes for 6 autographs, and then Super Bowl squares. At each spot you grab in the break, you're going to get 3 squares. Prizes include Prism Blasters, $50 break credit. Top prize is $100 break credit. So we've got 2025 Panini Mosaic, 2025 Rookies and Stars, 2025 Panini Certified, and then all the Super Bowl square fun. Check it out. ParcherBreaks.com/breaks. Join in. It's going to be fun. Okay, done plugging. Alien Pena kicks off our 2025 stuff here. Cameron Miller, Connor Griffin, Jacob Reimer, Landon Harmon. Is audio out for anybody else? It looks like it's okay on my end. It's showing that it's working. If you can hear me, maybe just give me a shout in the comments and let me know. Maybe it just cut out briefly and it's back, hopefully. All right, pack 2, Riley Kelly, JJ Weatherholt, Jesus Made, Justin Lampkin, and then here's our first parallel. That's Grant Richardson going to Jared. All right, cool. So Facebook feed seems good. That's good to hear. Thanks, Heather. Cade Crossland, Luke Dickerson, Nolan Sailors, Yandel Ricardo, Nate Snead. This kind of throws you for a loop because with draft, you're supposed to get some paper with it. It feels like Bowman Chrome. Not really complaining. We all want Chrome more than paper, so it gets you the good stuff. Brody Brecht, Josh Owens, Ryan Sloan, Colin Yeaman, Josiah Hartshorn for our second parallel. So we get 2 of those. Glad they were both firsts. Okay, this is the last base pack. Galen Culpepper, Cooper Fleming, Jefferson Rojas, Carlos Lagrange, Billy Carlson. Top load that one. All right, then it all comes down to this. The concentrated good stuff. 2 5-card mega packs. Let's find an auto in here. Gavin Klein. Nice, Billy Carlson. I was just going to say I haven't pulled too many of his for us. Now back-to-back packs. Ike Irish is nice. Okay, going to Crispy. Murph Gray for Ryan. All firsts. Very nice. And then we got Kevin McGonigal. Prized prospects. Well, all 5 of them got to get top loaded. That's cool. Okay. Last Mojo pack time. Kevin McGonigal. Dax Kilby. Kane Kepley. Ethan Hedges. And Jack Gervich. We wanted the color. Couldn't find any, though. Or an auto. Well, maybe we'll try another time. Some more Bowman Megas later this week or going into the weekend. Tomorrow, though, I've got a 2023 Stadium Club Compact Box. That's going to be a nice budget break for like $5.50 a spot. Yeah, just trying to go back and forth a little bit with prices. So, if you want in on that, that's the plan for tomorrow's break. After that, I'm not quite sure. We'll grab bag it. I'm sure we'll have another mega box or 2 of this mixed in there. So keep an eye out if you're interested in that. But the big thing right now is the Super Bowl mixer. That's what we're pushing. So go check out the details on that. Here's a recap of what we had tonight. Then we'll be on our way. Paper firsts. Few parallels here that were non-rookies were McGonigal, Paulino, and Hernandez. Our Chrome firsts, let's go through them. Flemings, Owen, Yeaman, Crossland, Sailors, Snead, Kelly, Lampkin, Millar, Harmon, Martin, Hansen, Elliott, Savino, Mazur, Zobak, Crawford, Rushing, Horton, Pintar, DeChiara, Beavers, Lesko. Some blackjack here for the Nationals. Gavin Cross, heir apparent. Zach Neto draft, heir apparent Eric Brown. Barriera draft, Blackjack Guardians, Sadon Rafaela, Invictus. That takes us to our Chrome. chrome stuff. We had Billy Carlson, Josiah Hartshorn, and Grant Richardson were our two parallels from the Mega Box. Refractor, Mikey Romero. Jacob Mizorowski, Refractor Mule, Barco. Refractor Deshiara. Raywave Zach Veen, Drew Gilbert, Robert Moore, Parker Messick, all refractors there. Gavin Cross was a Mood Ring, and Jared McKenzie was a refractor. We got shorted on the Raywaves, unfortunately, but what can you do? The box wasn't too bad overall. Dax Kilby from our Mojos, Kane Kepley, Ethan Hedges, Jack Gervich, Gavin Klein, Billy Carlson, Ike Irish, Murph Gray, and Kevin McGonigal. And then the stuff on the back here, we had Paper Blue, Sky Blue out of $4.99, Walter Ford, Sky Blue Chrome, Luis Meza, Raywave, Brooks Lee, and what I assume is the best pull of the night, at least in my opinion, Image Variation, Jackson Chorio. All right, guys. Cool. Thanks for hanging with me tonight. As always, love your company. Even if you're not in the breaks, just hanging around, being here makes everything more fun. So appreciate you. If you need anything, shoot me a line. Facebook, Twitter, departurebreaks@gmail.com. Discord, DM me over there at discord.gg/departurebreaks. Or download our app. Hit the message us icon in the corner, and that'll ping me too, just like a text. All right? Cool. Thanks, guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope to see you tomorrow. See ya.